Hello and welcome to a very noisy Tirana airport. It's April the 18th, a Friday, Good Friday in fact, and our season is just about beginning. We have a group from Holland arriving, 21 guys, for a four-wheel drive tour. We're waiting for them to come through, as you do, and then we're whizzing them, we're whizzing them to Tirana, to a mosaic hostel where they're spending 2 nights. So as part of the airport reconstruction, KFC has been killed, which is very sad if you love chicken, but I'm sure it will be back. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. Christian, you used to work at the airport, didn't you?
Yeah, from the time I used to work here, so I started working like 2012, 13.
When it was a baby airport?
Yeah, it was really a baby airport, and watch out, we're just us making this special transfers. But now it's like you cannot stay there because it's 1,000 taxi, vans, dental tourism, plastic tourism, surgeries, everything.
The airport actually looks like a real airport these days. It didn't used to. It's kind of like a toy airport, even 5 years ago. You'll notice nobody with the signs here, which is a bit weird, but if you have a sign, you're not allowed in the airport. You have to stand outside. Seems kind of an obscure rule, but there must be a reason for it. Because there is always a reason for strange rules. Always. They always make sense. The length of time we've been waiting indicates that they have a disturbingly large amount of luggage for a four-wheel drive tour. Everybody's here and they seem happy for filming. One guy doesn't get the special pants, which kind of, I'm slightly obsessed with one guy getting away with it. I think we have everyone. So, Krashnik and the guys are on the bus, so I'm going to pay for the parking and run. This is Melissa. Whoa.
So professional. Don't get me.
What? You have a spot?
No, I'm like.
Well, you've got a fake tooth.
Half fake.
Yeah. Everything seems to be under control. People happy here? That's the important thing.
It's one of the best companies because normally we use the one we have home. It's like my father don't do 250 liters per year, he's like, I have done nothing this year.
Apparently the off-road element is a bit of a surprise, so I've been instructed to rev the engine when they release the news. So he pointed at me, so I thought that was the cue, but it wasn't. He was just showing them how to open the door. I think we needed to agree a better signal. Okay, that was the signal. Don't have much idea what's going on, but it seems to be good.
With me, but saying this sentence.
In Albanian or in English?
In Albanian, of course.
Ke buzëqishe më të bukur në të gjithë barin.
I don't understand it. It sounds very flirty.
You have the nicest smile in the whole bar. Çfarë po pi? Mund të marr një tjetër. What are you drinking? Yes, I got you another drink.
Sure.
Nuk jam fotograf, por mund ta imagjinojmë veten bashk. I can picture. Wait, I'm not a photographer, because I can picture. But I can picture. I can picture us together.
Or I can imagine a picture of us together.
Oh, chills.
Do these lines work in Dutch?
Can you say one in Dutch, please?
Yes.
Hoppa, let's go.
Ben jij een aal? Want ik glibber helemaal weg in je ogen.
Oh, yes.
This is a funny one because it tells a little bit about
Yes.
our fraternity. On our polo, it says aal. It means aqua ad libitum. Enough water for everyone. But aal is also the fish. The fish that
Eel.
swims in eel. In sweet and salt water.
How do I know eel? I'm so surprised.
Oh, you see it on the back of our...
Right? And I think,
We have a sweater as well, which has an eel on the back.
it always makes sense. This is the one we should
That's
use.
the one that is our. But it's funny because we wear these outfits, and normally in a bar
I used
we
to
would
have shoes
convince
like this.
girls that we are dolphin trainers. So we work in a place where they have dolphins, and then we train the dolphins to jump through circles.
And the make shape hearts, you know?
And people and like when they're drunk enough and you're in the bar, they're like, oh really? And then you just show a random picture with a guy, like training dolphins. Oh yeah, that's a friend of us. And then
This is my dolphin trainer.
and then you start to make out and hopefully bring her home, and that's how you rule.
Is it ever work?
I'm not sure if it's bringing home ever work, but making out, sure.
It's Saturday morning, so the guys have a free day in Tirana. They're doing their own thing. That's great. We have car admin, and I completely forgot that we had one slightly sick car which is at the service, so we have to go and collect that. It's a Lada. I had hoped never to use a Lada for a tour again, but needs must. So we're going to get that and then hope it runs. The thing about a Lada is it's a car full of surprises. Well, we have a Lada, but the mechanic is not here. Has he left the keys in the ignition maybe, if we're lucky? No, he hasn't. Okay, brilliant. The mechanic left the keys with his neighbour, but he also left the lights on, so the car has no battery. We are surrounded by mechanics, so we've got a quick jump. The car is working. Check engine light is on, but then it's a Lada. That's always the case. So now we're going to go to the village to get reunited with the other cars. Following Krashnik, who is just making the most inexplicable route. Oh, and he's found another one of his best friends. Wherever we go, Krashnik has best friends. I don't know if you can hear it, the incredible noise is the infamous Lada fans. We're keeping the car running obviously because of the battery. But the Lada engines, they're not very good engines, but they kind of run hot and then two fans kick in and bring it down. Perfect, but extremely noisy. Now I know I shouldn't film and drive, but I think on this road it's acceptable. So tomorrow we start the tour from the village here. So we have to get as many cars here as possible. I've actually lost track of where all the cars are. The reason we want to start the tour from the village is A, it's just easier for parking, and B, it's generally quite stressful trying to brief people on how four-wheel drive cars work in the city, so better to do it with some time and some space without people honking at you. So now we're going to have deep negotiations to see whether we can bring a group of tourists here tomorrow morning for coffees and sodas before we drive. I don't like customers. We were on our way for a delicious lunch, but we got sidetracked. We've been passing a place with new quads, which we've been meaning to stop at, so we thought, oh, let's make a quick stop and chat to them. So it's turned into cheese, salads, rakis, and I think some meat's on the way. What can you do? So these are the quads. They have 14 of them, which is very good news. So things are escalating. There is apparently an interesting dog that Krashnik needs to take a look at. I'm very excited by this dog. I'm expecting something huge and terrifying. No, maybe not.
Jo, maar mos e vrit mendën se e kemi për shokun tonë. Mos e çorre.
Majti! Po, bo, bo! Është tarzane, kujdes.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Si që kjo gjiron kjo?
So Krashnik has just been attacked by a cat. This is dramatic.
Ja.
Maj dhe mos e luj pak, gjithë e fort dhe mos e luj, gjithë e fort dhe mos e luj.
Here's the culprit.
Mooi
Unbelievable. You look so cute. Absolutely nobody is going to believe it's a cat. So after an unexpectedly long pause, we're now having some lunch. It's 3 o'clock. Time for pilaf. This place is great, by the way. Very close to Tech, Tirana Eastgate. Tavir, bakra, onions and garlic and peppers. They had no pilaf, we were too late. Eni is much later than expected, but he's close now, so we're going to jump to pick up the other cars. But we have a small crisis in that the bakeries, or a lot of the bakeries, are closed tomorrow, so the picnic lunch I had dreamed of is not going to be possible. So currently everybody is going to starve tomorrow at lunchtime, so I have to come up with a solution. The sandwich crisis is solved. We have a packed lunch for tomorrow, but still no Eni. Hopefully the guys are going to be here soon because it's getting late and we need to pick these cars up. The added complication is everybody is running to Korcha, so the highway is blocked, so we're going to have to take a long way around. We have our cars. Now we have to get them to the village. Everything was going too smoothly. So Nick has a problem with the steering, so we have to run back and see what's going on. Okay, panic over. The guy has said, oh yeah, I meant to balance the tyres. He hasn't balanced the tyres, so we can do that tomorrow morning. It's his problem if they get munched. Okay, back on the road. It's about 11 o'clock, back home. Forgot to get milk, which is catastrophic for my morning coffee routine. Most of the cars are at the village now. We have one dodgy car. It wouldn't be a 4x42 without one dodgy car. But yeah, everything seems to be under control. So I'm going to eat some pasta and go to bed. It's 8:30 and no sandwiches. Slightly concerned. They promised 8:30. It's a miracle. We have the sandwiches only 12 minutes late, but for Easter morning in Albania, that's actually remarkably good. So we have to jump to the village and do some card juggling in advance of the group arriving. The group, by the way, are coming to the village by bus. The reason for this is you do not want to be juggling around with lots of four-wheel drive cars in the back streets of Tirana, even on a Easter Sunday morning. It's going okay. The one dodgy car. I turned that one on first because it's dodgy. And it started fine. So now we get all the cars to the right place and then hopefully wait for about 10 minutes and they should arrive. We have cars in the right place. I've left the windows open to let a bit of air in. Waiting for 2 more Suzukis and then we're good. Well, we have functioning cars so far. Just waiting for the guys to arrive. Everything currently is under control. We have a bus. Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing? Spread the word. We're going to get the bags
Into cars?
to the cars.
Okay.
Then we'll sit down. We're going to leave Kreshnik to distribute stuff because he understands these things.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But bags to the cars.
Yeah.
So the plan is they're going to bring the luggage to the cars and then you're in charge of packing. Yeah, so we've got some straps and stuff.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah? Okay, small day bags keep with you.
Yeah.
Big bags dump at the cars. And it looks like we've managed to get all the luggage in the cars without using the roof racks, which to me seems a miracle. Okay, guys, I know you're all sexually obsessed with the ladder. We'll do a quick talk through while I'm here. So, the Lada would be the best car ever made if they built it properly, but they build it like shit. So everything breaks. Well, Kreshnik didn't think of you.
Of what?
Of space.
No, I thought I was
Ah, okay. My roll is nearly over. Was that the first smash? That's good. Everything under control?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he jumping in.
Oh yeah, he's a big boy. Hey, I'll see you in Giricastra. Whew. Now I can relax. The beauty of this is, if something happens now, Annie and Kreshnik have to deal with it. So everybody's gone. I jump into a Lada to drive home, and the Lada is totally dead. Battery's not the issue, it's the connection. There's just not even a noise from the starter motor. And this is why we have bought Suzuki Jimnys, because Ladas are a frigging disaster. This is extremely annoying. I'm going to see if we can do a rolling start when we get a couple of guys. So the thing about a Lada is you become accustomed to parking it in a place where you can do a rolling start if necessary. But I'd forgotten that trick. Well, I didn't park it, but still. The damn thing was working half an hour ago. So Niku and the car wash crew are giving it a go. They're getting a noise out of it, which is something. All right, we did a rolling start. We're running. And I'm going to dump this car at Bommy the mechanic, who will not be happy. But he won't know about it for 2 days, because tomorrow is a national holiday. Then I'll get a confused message from him and I'll say, Bommy, we have a job for you. I hate these cars. I know the idea of Ladas is wonderfully romantic and brilliant, but the reality of them is they're just dreadful. Dreadful cars. Amazing ability, but built so poorly with such low quality mechanical components. It's unbelievable. It's a beautiful day. I wanted to get spring-like photos of the village. But unfortunately, I'm driving to Tirana to dump a car. I hate Ladas. I hate them. I hate them with a passion that I don't think I'll ever be able to describe. Well, I somehow survived the journey from the village. I'm parking at the mechanic. I now have no car for the next week. Well, next 5 days. Need a new starter motor, which I won't find in Tirana, so luckily I'm going to Skopje, but not for a week or so. Extremely annoying.